Hi Leos, this is going to be your reading from April the 16th to the 30th. I hope everyone is having a nice day so far. If it resonates with you, please like, subscribe, share, comment. If it doesn't, check your moon or rising because you could be in that energy as well. Just a reminder, these are general reads, so just take what resonates and leave the rest. Alright. If this is your first time at my readings, how I'll do them is I'll start with the Angel Oracle Guide, I'll move on to Traditional Tarot, and then back to Oracle at the end. Your message this week from your Angel Oracle is ease and grace. Your message. This is a time to learn and adapt. You're being guided to slow down. Take your time. Take in the current moment and allow space for events to occur. You often put too much pressure and expectation on yourself, and this is not required. Also, with constant effort and rush, you will find yourself becoming overwhelmed and tired. When you're too forceful, you use up too much energy that may hinder your progress at this time. If you're in a difficult situation at work or with other people, don't feel you have to prove your skills, talents, and worth. Just step back and breathe, and through grace, you will be seen, understood, and recognized for who you truly are. You're being guided to flow like water. Do not feel the need to rush or force your way ahead. A gentle approach will be more rewarding. Have patience and move with stability and grace. Your angel guide is encouraging you to see life as a dance. One step at a time, you will make your way through this incredible journey, learning more and growing along the way. How can you move with more elegance? How can you slow down? How can you bring more grace and poise to your current situation? This is a time to soften, breathe, and move in a way that is steady but flowing. This information may come to a surprise or even to challenge you, but your angels know it will be beneficial for what is coming your way next. Alright. That's the kind of message I want right now, to be honest. Leos, let's kind of pull some cards here and see what might be going on. That's where it fell. Okay. For Leos, please. Okay, Leos, I do get some kind of uncomfortable energy with you kind of right now. It's feeling like you might be dealing with some people that a little bit of complications, whether in our family or in our relationships here, or relationships or partnerships with other people might be tested at this time. I don't know why, but I'm feeling this kind of need for like a resolution. You're like, it needs to be resolved, and something needs to kind of be resolved. Like I need to know like the answer right away. I need to be, move past this or move on this or move on from this. But it's kind of telling the opposite. It's like almost like sitting in the uncomfortable right now and just letting things kind of be the way they are and just kind of having that truth involved is what kind of I feel like is what they're saying with this kind of ease and grace. Because it's almost like you're trying to kind of run ahead of a situation to see kind of the outcome, or it's like run ahead of something. You're like, I don't want to be in this place where I'm feeling uncomfortable, so I'm going to try and run past it or run ahead or find a solution kind of right now for it. But it feels like the answer instead is to just kind of sit in it. And it's going to be kind of uncomfortable, right? We have this kind of King of Cups in the reversed here. Could be someone you're dealing with that's a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. But when it's in the reverse like that, it means we're not kind of connecting to our emotions. So if this is you, it's energy of you're kind of suppressing your emotions at this time. And this is what I'm saying with like not wanting to sit in it, wanting to move past it. Because when we do that, when we don't sit in with what we're feeling, we're not giving truth to it, we're not honoring it, right? We're not being like, oh, this is actually what I'm feeling right now, and that's okay that I am kind of feeling this way. Instead of being like, nope, everything's fine, I'm good, everything's great, I'm loving life, you know, and we're suppressing what we are actually truly feeling here about something. So I would just say allow yourself space to feel out what is going on. Obviously, these emotions are going to feel uncomfortable because they're usually things that we don't want to feel or give truth to. We try to, you know, especially as human beings, we try to, you know, suffocate everything here, but allow yourself to feel in these 2 weeks for yourself. Allow yourself to feel whatever emotions are coming up for you at this time and be really connected to that. We have the Three of Pentacles that's in the reversed here. It's funny because all my fire signs, have been getting this Three of Pentacles in the reverse. This is kind of like disbanding from a certain group. It could be co-workers here, a work environment, maybe that people you had you were connected with before. It seems like maybe a relationship here with you with the Two of Cups in the reverse. You might be kind of leaving a relationship behind, or leaving a certain group of people behind here. Maybe you're having difficulties, again, like I said, in a relationship with a family member, things like that, because we do have that unhappy family card in the reversed, which is saying that there is this kind of conflict right now, and maybe it has to do with this kind of relationship or something to do with that relationship there for you. We have the Hangman in the reverse, which again is this energy of maybe impatience or impulsive kind of energy. They're telling you to sit in discomfort right now. I feel like you're going to be making some financial decisions for you, weighing some options with this kind of Two of Pentacles here as well. This is a work environment. You may be thinking about switching up teams or moving away from something as well, because I just see you kind of balancing out kind of your checkbook right now, or weighing out your options financially for some things. Yeah, I can feel a little bit of financial stress with this. It feels as though you're just like, again, it's not wanting to maybe sit in the uncertainty here. You're just like, okay, you know, I'm weighing the options to see what I want to kind of put my money towards, or what I kind of want to do here in this situation. We do have the Justice card coming out, which is Libra energy, which things should be moved forward in a fair way. If you are involved with a lawsuit or court or something like that, I feel like that that energy is moving in your favor here. So just trust that. Good karma is on the way for you here, especially in this whatever situation that is with this Justice card. Some of you are thinking, is it worth spending the money? And it feels like the answer is yes. So if that's something that you have kind of been questioning for yourself here, the answer seems like it is yes, it's worth the money. For Leos, please. Big things. Okay. Like I said before, things can feel very uncomfortable right now in this kind of energy here, but what the cards are coming out and saying that is there's some kind of new relationships out here for you, or new connections for you, but they're not here yet. You can't see them yet, Leo. So we have the Ten of Pentacles popping out, which is everything that we want in life, right? It's basically security, stability, overall happiness. This is like one of the best cards that you can kind of get in the deck, because it just means like security, safety, happiness. You know, financially we're okay here as well. It's interesting because it's coming out with the Four of Pentacles in the reverse, which is telling us to let it go. And I feel like this is like, energy of, you know, I should be here by now, or this is the path to kind of get to this 10 of Pentacles here. But they're asking you just to trust and asking you just to flow, like with this ease and grace. They're saying that it can be easier than you think. It doesn't have to be this kind of, you know, race to kind of get to this top here, that you're always kind of working and that you always have to keep moving. Things can come to you. And that's something with this kind of 3 of Wands here, is like this person knows that there's opportunities and things coming towards them, that they can just sit here and wait. Even though they can't see it on the horizon, they just know it's coming. So that's what they're kind of asking you in the second row here as well, is to kind of be in this more receptive energy to it and flow with it, instead of being like, okay, this was supposed to happen by now, or by April I was supposed to do this, and I was supposed to do that, and I was supposed to be here. They're just telling you to kind of take a little bit of an easier path with it, and just feel that energy and draw that energy towards you here. Okay, I have the Lovers here, so if some of you are hoping for a new relationship or hoping for a romantic partnership, I feel like that's coming in, or it's going to be on the way for you here, especially with the Page of Cups after, because this is talking about kind of an emotional invitation here, Leo. This might be someone coming in to just express feelings to you. If it's not in a romantic way, it could be a friend or a new connection here, who you feel like you guys just chat and get along really well together. Okay, so I feel like that's on the way if that is something that you're looking for. If you're looking to make new relationships or new connections here, I don't know if it'll be coming in these kind of 2 weeks, but it is on its way. They're just telling you to kind of relax a little bit. I don't know if you maybe have a cycle with people that maybe you know, been going around the same cycle here, Leo, with people that are not really there for you, or people that are not there for you kind of emotionally, or want to kind of take care for you of you here. But it's just interesting because this Knight of Cups is coming out right now in the reverse, and we have the World card, which is kind of repeating cycles or repeating patterns. It's about showing up kind of emotionally, whether this is you or kind of someone else. Maybe you're not kind of bringing your emotional self forward. Again, we were kind of talking about hiding our emotions, hiding our kind of what our heart is actually saying here in the beginning. Or if this is someone else, there might be a repeating pattern of, you know, someone emotionally not showing up in this kind of situation. I don't know why, but it feels like this is going to be like a really heart-centered 2 weeks for you. And it feels like this kind of not showing up emotionally has something to do with why we kind of can't rest, or why we are kind of, or we're kind of healing from, or trying to work on that. So whether that is, again, like I said before, someone else, or if it's you that has trouble kind of showing up in a heartfelt way or emotionally in situations, I feel like you are kind of trying to kind of break that pattern right now. If it is choosing maybe the wrong partner here, or for some of you, if it's just opening up a little bit more to your own kind of feelings and emotions, I feel like we're kind of healing that. We do have the Ace of Swords coming out here, which is talking about having like an aha moment about something. I kind of want to see, it feels like this is like a matter of the heart, which this aha moment's about, but let me just check here. I have the Ace of Swords, like I was saying before, which is aha moment, this mental clarity. And now I have the Judgment card, which is an error in judgment. And so I feel like this has to do with this energy of kind of moving forward, or this kind of aggressive approach to moving forward, like going into battle, going to action. Maybe you're seeing that, you know, you're always kind of in full drive. Maybe you are kind of seeing that you know, you are kind of feeling like everything is kind of going to be in battle, and you don't see things with kind of ease here, or how to do things with ease. And this is what I think our minds were going to be like, wow, I'm really going to try something differently here. Like, not everything has to be a battle. Not everything has to be this kind of aggressive energy. Things can just be heartfelt. They can be still. They can be slow. And I feel like that is the big lesson that you are learning right now. Here, Leo, and especially starting this in this kind of 2 weeks, is how to just kind of slow it down, and just how to kind of be more heartfelt and be more in kind of our emotions here. And you're like, like you know, everything I just kind of come in with everything with so much kind of like aggression, or like, you know, have to do this, have to move forward this way. This is how things need to be done. But you know, I'm just feeling that kind of aggression from this cards here. And I feel like that's not kind of working for you anymore, or working for you in situations. And now you're like, okay, I need to actually kind of change this. I do have the Queen of Pentacles, which is talking about nurturing, nurturing kind of financial goals. This sometimes can represent investments or things that you want to grow for yourself here. If it is career that we are thinking about, I think you're not going to be taking such an aggressive approach to things anymore. I think you're going to try to kind of come from a more vulnerably emotional place with things. I honestly feel, and I don't know why I feel this kind of collectively in the world, but I feel like people are going to start to draw towards people that are more kind of that connected and heartfelt. I just feel it. I just feel it kind of being like, you know, those are going to be the new stars, or these kind of big, kind of emotional, vulnerable, open kind of people. And I don't know why I feel like stars with this, but it's in the way of Hollywood, you know, you have to like lie, cheat, steal to get what you want to get to the top. I feel like that kind of energy is actually out. And now collectively it's going to be more of this energy of this kind of heartfelt place. I can sense it all, like in the world in general. Anyways, sorry about that, Leo. But yeah, so I feel like now it's going to be a different kind of energy that's going to be more receptive here, okay? Let me just pull some oracle cards for you. This is what we're talking about. This aggressive energy is out. All right. Compassion, love, understanding is in. You got I'm sorry. And this could be about this relationship at the top here, or this family situation. Defenselessness, riding past wrongs, uprooting. We're living in divisive times. When we're hurt and triggered, we tend to see things as a personal attack rather than an opportunity for healing. If you find true peace and unity, we need to drop our defenses and see things outside of right and wrong. As souls, we intrinsically remember unity and yearn for it here on earth. Perhaps that's why it feels so painful when we experience the opposite, but it's crucial to remember that we cannot simply bypass reality and pretend that unity, love, and forgiveness are here. It's one of the greatest challenges for starseeds. To bring about unity, we must first acknowledge the ways in which both we and the world have been divisive, personally, ancestrally, collectively. The shadows, hate, wounds, separations, severings, wrongs, and sadness. You may be called to explore how your ancestors or your society, or consciously or unconsciously, inflicted pain on others. To find a way to drop the armor around your heart and see things as they truly are for all people. To say I'm sorry with an open heart and mean it. To be part of the healing rather than the perpetuation of inherited conflict or oppression. This isn't about blame, but it's about unwinding the pattern that got us here. You may be called to devote your time to causes you believe in, or do healing work on your ancestral line. How are you being called to drop your defenses and unwind past wrongs? Right, you're getting more connected to the heart. I'm telling it, Leo. All right. You also got all tied up in the reverse, which is the way we want this. This card reverse is telling you that the ties that bind are about to break loose, and previously stuck situation is opening up, and the restrictions are clearing out. This card reversed also indicates that you are ready to break free from habits and patterns that have kept you tied up, the world in reverse, for so long. Get ready to free yourself. You have all the power and clarity at this time. Clarity, the Ace of Swords. So untie the binds and the patterns that have stopped you from being authentic and empowered. Now is the time to liberate yourself. And I feel like that's that energy that I'm feeling here for the world is authenticity. People are going to really start kind of connecting to that. Connecting it being like, this is who this person is, right? We'll kind of gravitate towards those kind of people. You also have Goddess of the Moon, Intuition, Go Within. When this card shows an external spirit holding the bright reflective moon standing in front of a crystal clear waters of sparkling waterfall, her arms are stretched out upward, receiving the light of the moon, the light of inspiration. This card is all about intuition and the ability to receive insights from your soul's point of view. Receiving this card upright tells you that you have the power to get intuitive information of all types of issues, and now is the time to use it. The Goddess of the Moon brings you all sorts of information from the mundane to the spectacular. For instance, you can get the urge to take a different route home and find out later that you avoided a 3-hour traffic jam. Or you might have an idea for a great invention, a stock investment, or even a spellbinding novel. This card could also indicate significant blossom of psychic abilities or mediumship, even on a professional level. You're always blessed with the ability to connect, but this card is telling you that now is the perfect time to open up. Get ready for the amazing inspiration that this brings. Again here, Leo. Connecting to yourself, opening up, getting more vulnerable. All right, that was your end of the month reading. I hope that helped.